Over Lake Oconee this evening, crews are trying to find a boater after he vanished on Saturday. So far, there's just one piece of evidence. Crews found a pair of shoes. And while those shoes were recovered, the body of Atlanta teacher Gary Jones is still missing. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office has launched a death investigation as search crews try and find his body.
Officials found the body of Gary's fiancee, Joycelyn Wilson, on Sunday in the same area where his shoes were found. Atlanta News First senior reporter Patrick Quinn boarded a search boat today. He has the latest on efforts from the banks of Lake Oconee.
One after the next, boats continue to leave this dock to try and find the body of Gary Jones. Canines joined in on the effort today, and the sheriff called it the most robust search effort on Lake Oconee in the last 30 years.
It's just one of those things that you think will never happen.
Through tears, Dana Chambliss, whose two sons were taught by Gary Jones at Westminster schools in Atlanta, she came to Lake Oconee to support the search effort, holding on to hope.
I think that some of us are still hopeful that we will not only find him, but that maybe that, miracles happen.
Saturday marks 1 week since Gary Jones and his fiancee, Joycelyn Wilson, took a boat out on Lake Oconee and didn't return.
The challenge in every drowning type situation, if I know where you go down, okay, that's where you're going to be, okay? But we don't know where they went down.
And we're here along Lake Oconee. Let me break down the search perimeter that officials and rescue crews have really centralized. And it all starts with the shoes of Gary Jones. They were found roughly right by that shore bank right there. The body of Wilson, a teacher at Spelman College, was found about 200 yards further. And then another 200 yards was their boat up against a private boat dock. Putnam County Sheriff Howard Sills told me the water is 80 feet deep with sprawling, standing trees under the surface.
We've got bodies, boats, and things that are spread out over a big area. It's not like finding a body in a fish pond.
Friday, Department of Natural Resources sent out sonar crews. The Sheriff's Office had a canine unit on site, and dive crews, along with dozens of volunteers, joined in. Sheriff Sills says they are investigating for foul play as standard in cases like this, but said he would not comment at this time on if he believes the two deaths to be suspicious in nature. For Sheriff Sills, as each day passes, the fate of these two beloved teachers starts to sink in.
I mean, initially you want to think that perhaps they're alive, and need help and things like that. I don't think that at this juncture.
And search crews will be out over the weekend. That includes the Department of Natural Resources, the Sheriff's Office, and plenty of volunteers. From everyone that I've talked with, they said they will not stop their search until the body of Gary Jones is found. From Lake Oconee, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.